of eternity fractured the continents of the world.
Hey there guys, it's Warcraft History time, and on this first video I'll talk about the War of the Ancients book trilogy. And as you can see here, we have, just before I proceed, here's the first one, the Well of Eternity, with Malfurion and Krasus. Here, it reflects a little, okay, on this one it's better. Here's Malfurion and Krasus on the book 1. On the book 2 we have Tyrande and Broxigar the Red. The first book is called The Well of Eternity, the second book is called The Demon Soul, and then we have the book 3 and the last one of the trilogy, The Sundering, featuring Illidan Stormrage and Ronin. Alright, if you want to get into Warcraft's literary works while following the chronological order, then you should begin by this trilogy. If you're currently playing the game, or you're planning on doing so, War of the Ancients provides a lot of backstory for Legion, the most recent World of Warcraft expansion. As for the main reason on why the Burning Legion is so intent in destroying all worlds and Azeroth as well, and with special regard, that answer can be found in World of Warcraft Chronicle Volume 1, which I will give an opinion sometime in the future. After receiving a warning of a magical anomaly at Stone Town Mountain, Thrall sends Broxigar, Solarfang and another companion to investigate, while Krasus and Ronin set out to investigate it as well. Once there, they were all sold by the growing anomaly, and when they recovered their senses, they were in an Azeroth of the past, 10,000 years in the past to be exact. War of the Ancients is set around 10,000 years before the opening of the Dark Portal, and it portrays a whole different Azeroth than the one that we're used to. Night Elven civilization is at its peak, but their meddling with the arcane energies of the Well of Eternity attracted something sinister from the twisting Nether. Sargeras, the Lord of the Burning Legion, now coveted Azeroth's consumption. After recovering their senses, both Broxigar, Ronin and Krasus try to understand where and when they are and what the heck is going on. Soon after, the demons of the Burning Legion begin to ravage the land, and the host of Night Elven forces is formed to deal with the situation. Alongside the books, the war goes back and forth, adding new allies and weapons as time goes by. Now, without spoiling too much of the books for you, what can you expect to know from the War of the Ancients trilogy? Well, first of all, you'll see how the story unfolds mostly by the points of view of two trios of characters. First, there's Krasus, Ronin and Broxigar as the characters from the present time, and then we have Malfurion, Illidan and Tyrande as the main characters of the War of the Ancients 10,000 years in the past. The reader will get to know the hardships that the defenders of Azeroth went through to defend their world from the Burning Legion, how Malfurion deepens his connection with nature, how Tyrande connects even more with the wound and at a point takes leadership of the Sisterhood, and how Illidan was taught by Ronin and then worked as a double agent in order to gain further insight from their enemy, thus doing everything in his reach to achieve victory. You will get to know how Tauren, Forborg, Earthen, Night Elves and even the Dragonflights banded together against the demonic forces of the Legion. Neltharion reveals himself as Deathwing and betrays the other Dragonflights during the War of the Ancients, forming a powerful artifact that would cause untold devastation. The Ancients themselves, Aviana, Malorn, Cenarius, Ursoc, and so many others, also joined the battle for Azeroth at a point. There's also the transformation of the Sartirs, the exodus of most of the Highborn, led by Anastarian Sunstrider, Queen Azshara and their twisted love for Sargeras, Gerald and Mayev's Shadowsong, and many other characters that you'll certainly recognize if you play World of Warcraft Legion. As for locations, there are plenty of battlefields filled with the atrocities of war, but there's also Zinaz Shari, the former capital city of the Night Elves, Suramar, the city of birth of Tyrande and the Stormrage twins, Blackroot, which you'll probably know by now if you're playing or played World of Warcraft Legion. But that's about it. There are a lot of top forests, mountains and caves, but nothing specific or seen in the game. General readers of the trilogy often say that its author, Richard A. Knack, made a terrible job writing it. But in my opinion, that's not the case. The scenes are well constructed and there's a constant flow of the narrative development. I found no reason to dislike the trilogy at all. Well, that's it for this video. I hope that I somehow captivated you to read the trilogy. It is entertaining enough if you're a World of Warcraft player or a Warcraft player, and perhaps you will also find it interesting to know how the Warcraft universe works, even if you haven't played the games or even if you don't know anything at all. This is where you probably should start. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.
The old gods protect the soul.